Hi, this is Sharon at Fitinfun.com, and I'm talking about my plans to start posting in this photo-only minimal group. It's very international and also highly Italian in here. They have a lot of comments in Italian. You can see the one above where I have highlighted is also in Italian, but this one's in English. And this post is a new moderator. And she's saying that, she has to look at this. I'm not sure exactly what her deal is, but somehow she's involved in having to look at each of these photos. And she states, I would appreciate to discover your personal creations rather than personal comments. Minimal is extensive, and each must find its place, I guess. So I will enjoy to appreciate your artwork. And that leads on to just all kinds of controversy down the page here. And it devolves into complete Italian by the time they're done. And you can just tell, like, they're waving their hands while they're typing. But I'll go back to a picture. There's something that's minimalist, and I have no idea if it's good or bad, because as I have stated before in other videos up here about this group, is that there's sometimes an uproar that that's not minimal, that's macro or something else. I don't know. And so to me, I don't know, is that minimal? To me, I see the whole picture right there. I've got the whole idea. It's a boat getting ready to go in the water. I don't know what town, but that doesn't matter to me. I'm not certain I call that minimal, but I don't know what I'm doing. So here's a few others you can just look at, and I don't know if they're good or not, approved or not. Like, to me, okay, that's minimal. We don't know what it is, but it's also macro because it's really close in. So I don't know what their thing is, but there's wonderful pictures here, and it's given me a lot of food for thought. And one of the things that happened in that big long discussion is they're referring to another photo minimal site, which is this one on Facebook, a group called Minimal Art Photography. When I searched for this one, like, a whole bunch more came up. So apparently this is not just one group, and that's interesting to me too, because maybe I can be in more than one place. And okay, this to me is minimal. I have no idea what it is. It's got, it's a lot of good things about it, and it's minimal. We don't know what it is. This one to me is not minimal because it's cute. Someone put a text there that says, "Please be dolphins, please be dolphins," because you can see that it looks like, I assume, dolphins coming at this guy who's on a paddleboard. And to me, that's so not minimal. Like, how is that minimal? You see everything. There's nothing to be seen. Who cares what beach it's on? But again, I am not the person involved here, and there's so much controversy. So I'm going through my photos. I'm trying to spend, I usually try to spend an hour a day just looking at my photos for multiple reasons. And now one of those reasons is trying to find my own minimal photography to try to submit to these sites. And I haven't actually started that yet, but as I've been looking at photos for other reasons, I have very little, I believe, that will fall into these categories. So again, that's very exciting for me, because I'm a new photographer. Although I've done it my whole life, I'm not anywhere professional or anything, and it's just nice to have something else that gives me a focus to what I'm doing, where in the past, sometimes you just like take pictures randomly for no reason. I have an article already written on my blog about how Behance changed me by requiring the portrait shots and the landscape shots to be uploaded separately. There's ways you can do it at the same time, but the easiest way is to do them separately. So that made me, first of all, even notice which ones were portrait and landscape, something I really hadn't been thinking about. Second, to realize that my portrait shots, in my opinion, are better, because I think I'm trying harder, and it's harder to hold the camera that way, so I'm more focused when I'm actually taking the photograph. And another third thing is to see that I very rarely do it. Way less than 10% of my photos are in the portrait orientation. So that was an exciting thing when I found that out in Behance, probably right when I started, which is back, I believe I joined the site in April 2013. It's now October 2013. And I've actually made a lot of changes because of that, because they gave me that limit and it made me change. So with minimal photography, it's just giving me another way to look at my photography. And if you notice on my Behance portfolio, I do have several sets of my portfolio development work where I'm just trying to figure out what in the heck I'm doing with photography, and I'm giving myself my own class. So this is exciting for me, and very exciting now to find that there's more sites on minimal, so I'll go look at maybe 10 of them and get some more information. I hope that if you're working on photography, you've got some challenges too and enjoying it. Be sure to Fitinfun.